Hi, 92. Good morning.
Good morning, Kavika. Vika.
Wow, got it, huh, finally. Kavika Vika. Hey, I just let you go the last 20 years. Call me Kavika Kavika. I don't mind.
I just love this.
Hey, Mayor Victorino, first of all, good morning to you. I was getting a little concerned when we didn't see you at that Friday press conference. Was there?
Well, I had some other obligations to take care of, and so I just, I have very good people who can step in when they need to, and I appreciate Sandy Boz, my managing director, doing the press conference. I was a little worn too, and so just different things were being done. So I said, no, let me get this. Instead of rushing around back and trying to do the conference, I asked Sandy to please do it for me.
Right on. I know. I was like, oh, don't tell me he got like the flu or something or lost his voice.
Fine. Thank you, guys, all for your concern, but I'm fine.
Okay. So that's good to hear. All right. So Saturday we had that announcement done by the governor about some of these proclamations and stuff. First of all, you came up with a conclusion yet, or what's the plan?
At this afternoon's press conference, I will be announcing that. So if you don't mind, this afternoon I'll do it uniformly instead of just in one area, and then how the word can spread the wrong way. Yeah.
Okay.
So yes, I have come to a conclusion about extending. First of all. Secondly, I'm happy to now know that the beaches are open for exercise, walking, jogging, running. Now it's open, so I won't hear complaints about that from this point forward. In fact, this morning, we only had 3 calls on our recording system, whereas the week that they banned running on the beach, I had 165.
Oh, hey.
So anyway, with that being said, so the beaches are open. I feel good about that. I have my concerns as far as everything has to go through the governor's office or HAIMA for approval. But, it is what it is. I think I agree, a better coordinated effort. But I think some counties have done very well. Others have struggled. It really, to me, it's not only the rules that were in place, but who was there. And our cluster was just one person, but look, it ended up at 57. And look at Maui's 112. But we've leveled off. The last 4 days since the last increase, we've had no new cases. That doesn't mean we won't have today, but I see a leveling off, and I'm feeling a little more comfortable that people are abiding by the rules. They are social distancing, wearing their masks. I was at Safeway yesterday. I drive around and just go to different stores to see what they're doing. I love what Safeway and Foodland, they have somebody outside waiting for you. If you don't have a mask, either you go back to the car to get one, or you can't come into the store. All the employees were wearing their masks. So I see a lot of compliance out there. Yeah, there's still knuckleheads no matter what you say. But overall, the vast majority are conforming, and it's showing in the numbers. Now, this week, we've had, the ramped-up testing. The results are coming in this week. So this will be a defining week for us. I really mean the last 2 weeks have set the tone, and hopefully this week we'll continue to see a steady either 0, 1, or 2 each and every day. And then I can start really saying we're going to start to look to reopen our economy and phase it in. I'm looking at opening parks, and I'll probably be announcing that tomorrow, depending if the governor approves it or not, or HAIMA. Also, so additional businesses for which people have been asking for. And so I don't want to tell you anything at this point because I don't want to get expectations high. And let's say the governor says no to it. Mm-hmm. However, I feel good that what we're going to bring forth to him, he'll probably agree with.
Back to the just the communication between you and the governor. Are you guys actually on the phone talking to each other, or is this like he sees one of your press conferences and then reacts to it? Is there actual communication between you and Governor Ige?
We do have, and I have spoken to him as an individual mayor, and we have our HCOM, and right after the VTC, which is the meetings we have with HAIMA and all the counties, we have individual calls and group calls with him. So he's been pretty transparent about what he wanted to do. So when he announced what he announced Saturday, we had actually discussed it on Friday.
Okay.
And some of us weren't happy, and I put my concerns in, but he did it, and then I made my concerns public. But it's not something I'm really, really worried about at this time. I believe we've been working well together. I want to see now how this next phase works for all of us, especially the people of Maui County.
You know, a lot of our people out of jobs. A lot of our people are wondering, we do another month of this stay-at-home order. How can they be assured that somehow, some way they can get some timely, I guess you could say, governmental help, given we got another month to go?
The timely is, I think, the difficult part, to be perfectly honest. We know what the county's been doing, our health program, the Launima, and other programs that we brought forth. We've been able to, start helping. The food distributions, we gave over 900 on Friday at the War Memorial Gym parking lot, yeah? Mm-hmm. We're close to about 4,000 over the last 2 weeks, all of our communities, including Lanai and Molokai, and I want to thank the people there also for stepping up and helping, yeah? Mm-hmm. It's really good, but I cannot assure anyone of anything for certain. We've got to watch the numbers, and CDC guidance and the Department of Health is very important. Yeah. Look at Georgia. They're coming out right now, but their cases are jumping. Mm. And that's the last thing I want to do, have a reoccurrence, a relapse. That could be even more devastating than the original, cases that we had. Also, I'm concerned that we need to get our economy started slowly, meticulously, and bring in all aspects. There's a lot of people saying, the visitors should be last. We don't want to have them come back. And I agree. Until we have a really fail-safe, foolproof method of checking people as they come into the island, I'd be hesitant to open up. I'm not asking for that. But I'm saying that our hospitality industry, along with all our other industries, must coincide, must work in tandem to make sure people get back to work. So as far as unemployment and all that, they've made a big call center in Oahu, and at the convention center, you saw a big room with all the screens and TVs, and they're ramping up. They're averaging about 3,000 to 4,000 claims a day, which still doesn't really add up when you got 250,000 people out of work. So I know the state's trying. This has been overwhelming, not only for our state, but for other municipalities and other states across the United States. So I don't know what else to tell people. The good news is, by extending the emergency proclamation, tenants and owners of properties cannot be evicted and cannot be foreclosed on. And so that helps a little. And I've asked the governor to consider that, even if we come out of it, giving at least 3 months for people to get caught up, or, make sure no one can be evicted because they fell behind on their rent or their mortgage payments during this COVID-19 pandemic.
Awesome. Well, that's a little more reassuring there. On another note, any future plans for maybe this week or next week as far as any supplement stuff for our citizens?
I'm going to be honest. I'm finalizing a few other changes, and these changes will be to expand your ability to get around. Opening up parks, as I mentioned, that's going to be important because people need to get out of the home. So long as they don't congregate, they use our parks, both beach parks and as well as our plain parks, our what we call interior parks. I think that's going to be very, very well received. Again, I need approval, so I'm sending it down today. So by Wednesday, I will get that turnaround and be able to announce it. But I just ask people to please, again, I hate saying be patient because I know some people are losing their patience, and I don't blame them. However, we don't want to reopen and have an uptick or a pandemic really get out of hand here because our facilities, our medical facilities, our medical staff already are taxed. And if we overtax them, we'll be in a world of hurt. So, again, pray, let's work together, follow the policies that are out there, and I think we will come out of it better for it. Maui strong.
Mayor Victorino, just to let you know, today is Tell a Story Day. And I got to say, after all this is done, hopefully soon, you'll be able to do maybe some children's time stories, because I notice you like to really paint certain words awesomely. So, maybe later on we can get Mayor Victorino at the library segment going or something.
Oh, I would love to do that. I love children. You know what? I've always been told I'm a big kid at heart. And you know what? Our children are our future, and I love that, and I'll never let that out of my heart.
Hey, on that note, graduations, any update on any graduation stuff that we need to know that going through your office?
No, nothing has come across my desk. Again, I think a lot of graduations are, well, we know they're going to be very different than you and me and others did when we graduated. However, virtual graduation, and some people are coming up with some very, very unique ideas on how to have a graduation without getting together, without gathering a group of people. So I'm watching on the TV all the time and on the news and online that, they're creating some ideas, something that I love, because everything we do now is basically virtual tele. I haven't seen you in over 2 months, right? There's no way of getting together anymore. And so with the new technology we have available, I'm excited to see what creative ideas will come about for this graduation. And I would like to say congratulations to all the grads of the 2020 class. You have a lot to remember in the years to come to tell your grandchildren.
Oh, man. Okay. Well, Mayor Victorino, again, thank you very much for your time. Nice check-in there. And hope you stay healthy, Mayor.
Yeah, thank you. And you and your family, stay healthy, stay safe. And to all the people of Maui, God bless you all. Stay safe, stay healthy, and aloha.
Thank you, Mayor.